Hi, it's Paula Roy again here in my Wellington West kitchen, bringing you some more virtual Taste of Wellington West programming on behalf of the Wellington West BIA. Today we're talking picnics. Now you might be thinking, doesn't the end of summer mean the end of picnic season? And to that I say, no way. In fact, we've just been told by Environment Canada that we're expecting to have a warmer than usual autumn, so I say let the picnic season last as long as possible. Now, did you know you can assemble everything you need for the perfect picnic right here in Wellington West? It's true. I did it, and I'm going to show you what I got. There's so many options. I picked up just a few things from local merchants, but you can definitely see that there's a whole lot more out there if you take a walk down Wellington West like I did. So I'm eager to show you the things that I picked up for my perfect picnic that I can't wait to enjoy with my family. So first off, I was thinking bread, right? Most picnics have some kind of bread product. I went to Bread by Us in Hintonburg. Wonderful shop, amazing aromas in there, and super nice people. And I picked up some of their great herb focaccia. It's just pillowy soft and delicious, great on its own or as a sandwich. And then their milk buns, which I just can't get enough of. They're so delicious. My family loves them. So that was a good starting point. And then I thought, all right, what am I going to put in those sandwiches? So I went to the Hintonburg Market, and I went to their deli counter at the back. They have a really good selection of items. It was a bit hard to choose, but I wanted to pick just the things that I know my family would really enjoy. So we got some salami, we got some ham, and then these dried chorizo sticks locally made by Cita Sausage. They're just delicious. I like to cut them up in little bits and put them on a plate with some toothpicks, and often I find while people are chatting and visiting before they get around to assembling their picnic plate, they'll just nibble these until they're all gone. So that's a great option for sandwiches. Now, gotta have some crunch in there, right? And sure, potato chips, everyone loves chips, but I try and keep things a bit healthy. So I went to the Herb and Spice and I got some of what I like to call snacking vegetables. So we've got some grape tomatoes, little baby carrots, and these Lebanese or mini cucumbers, and these are crunchy, and of course these are sweet and juicy, and they're all just the perfect little taste bombs to add to your picnic, and a nice counterpoint from maybe the creamy cheeses or the rich meats or whatever you choose to put in your picnic basket. So I highly recommend grabbing some fresh vegetables and putting them into your meal plan. Now, for me, a sandwich also has to have some kind of pickle component. I just love pickles. And my choice today was pickled onions from Nicastro's. They're just delicious. They add a really nice flavor element and also a really pretty color to the sandwiches too if you're gonna think about Instagram worthy sandwiches. So I recommend these. I also grabbed some of their house cured olives because I love them. They're so flavorful, and I even chop them up sometimes and put them on my sandwiches if I want more pickle power. So there, you can find both of those things at Nicastro's. Now, some people aren't maybe as big on sandwiches, and that's okay because there's loads of other possibilities. I stopped at Wellington Butchery and grabbed some of their quite famous knish, and they are house-made, like all of their products, so good. I have some potato ones, and I have smoked meat and mustard, and I just love these things. They're delicious, they're filling without being too stuffing, if you know what I mean, and they're great at room temperature or warmed if you're having an at-home picnic. So highly recommend these. And of course, you often think about cheese at a picnic, you know, crackers and cheese, that kind of thing. So of course, Wellington West has us covered for that too. I stopped at the Ottawa Bagelshop, and yes, we know they have bagels, delicious bagels, oodles of bagels, but they also have great food products in addition. So I grabbed 2 packages of artisanal crackers. They have a really nice selection. Often they're ones you can't find anywhere else. And also 2 different cheeses. I have a Scottish cheddar here and one from the Charlevoix region in Quebec that has ash in the middle, and it's really yummy. And another thing you can put on crackers is Thyme Again's famous smoked salmon pate. I just love this stuff. It's so delicious, and it's equally good as a dipper for vegetables, for example, or you can even spread it on your sandwich before you add other components. So highly recommend that one. And being in a jar with a nice tight lid, it's not going to compromise the integrity of your picnic basket anyway. So what about sweets? Gotta have some sweets, right? So we can be virtuous. I grabbed peaches at the Herb and Spice as well. And I don't know about you, but I'm finding this year's peaches are so flavorful and juicy. It's really been a great year for peaches. So I recommend if you're gonna add peaches like I am, bring some extra napkins. And then the fun part of the dessert, the pastries and the cookies and so on. I went to Les Moulins LaFayette in Hintonburg, and they had such a good selection. It was really hard to choose, but in the end I decided on a palmier, which is a cookie, and palmier means hand, and this one is literally bigger than my hand. So good. A chocolate walnut brownie, because I have tasted these before and I just fell in love. They're so rich and delicious and good for sharing as well, as all of these treats are. Cute little lemon tart, because they're just so adorable. I couldn't resist. And their pecan tarts I've also had before, and I love them. And they package them up in a box, which is great for picnic transport. So you can't go wrong with a little dessert stop at Les Moulins LaFayette. And of course, I still want that summer feeling to last. So I'm thinking gelato. So I stopped at Stella Luna and got a pint of this fruit flavored gelato. And man, can I tell you, do they pack it in there? I've never seen so much go into a container. So I was really grateful for that. And then they even offered me cones to take home along with my carton of gelato so I can fill them at home. So this is going to be the perfect sweet finish to my Wellington West picnic. Now I just have to decide where I'm going to enjoy it. Backyard, river, park, I don't know. I hope that this inspires you to create your own Wellington West picnic. And if you do, please take a picture and post it with the hashtag Taste of Wellington West. You might win a prize. Happy picnicking.